morning, y'all. We're going to start in a comfortable seat today with your hands on your knees. Whichever way your legs cross naturally, let's cross them the other way for some rewiring. Hands on knees, just finding stillness to check in with your breath. Option to close your eyes. Grounding in. Letting the other stuff go just for a little bit as we flow. Focusing completely on the present moment. And you can set an intention for your practice if you'd like. Shout out some gratitude. And blink your eyes open. On your next inhale, seated cow, arch your back, open up, gaze up. Exhale, seated cat, tuck your chin, round your spine, lean back. Inhale, cow, arch, open. Exhale, cat, round. Few more on your own breath. An option to add some organic movement if you'd like to sway. Anything with the hips or spine or neck. A couple of breaths here, anything that you need. Remember to breathe. Last inhale, gaze up. Exhale to neutral spine. Next inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart center, slow, fully out. One more, inhale, arms reach up. This time, twist to the left, right hand to left knee. Here for a couple breaths. Find that length through your crown and gaze over your shoulder. One more breath. And next inhale, arms back to center, reach up. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand to right knee, get some length and gaze back. Take a couple breaths. One more here. And back to center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, left hand down to your side. Right arm reaches over for the side body stretch. Ground down through that right hip and reach through your side body, through your fingers. Reach. Next, inhale, back to center. Reach up. Exhale, take the other side, right hand down, left arm, reach, breathe. Ground that left hip, reach like it's just out of your grasp. Next, inhale, back to center, reach up. Exhale, cactus your arms, open up, lift your heart. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, take another back bend a little deeper, open. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands back to knees. Take your time getting to a neutral tabletop, however you'd like to transition. In neutral tabletop, get some more twisting in. Reach your right arm high, inhale, reach. Exhale, thread the needle, right arm under and across. Extend your left arm out. Option to tint your fingers. Or you could wrap up for a bind here. Here for a couple full breaths. Just your breath. Keep that depth when twisting. And bring your left hand back beneath your shoulder. Inhale, your right arm reaches back up. Exhale, ground your right hand, switch it. Inhale, left arm high, open up. Exhale, thread it. Any variation with that right arm can extend to the corner or wrap to the bind, whatever you took on the first side. Just breathe. One more full breath. Getting those full exhales as well. Bring your right hand beneath your shoulder. Inhale, left arm reaches back up. Exhale, ground your left hand. Some more cat-cow. Inhale, cow, open up. Exhale, cat, round it out. Inhale, cow, extension. Exhale, cat, flexion. Couple more on your own breath. And last, inhale, gaze up and tuck your toes. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Walk out your dog, shift your weight side to side, checking in with your back side body, your calves, your hamstrings, your back. Settle in to your down dog, feet hips width. Spread your fingers just a bit and actively claw down through your fingertips as you drop your shoulders down your back away from your ears. Breath in, breath out. Walk your hands to the back of your mat to meet your feet. Halfway lift. Inhale, grab your elbows. Exhale, ragdoll, let it go. Option for a little sway or bob up, down. Stay soft in your neck and a little bend to your knees. A few more breaths here. Let it go. Head heavy. On your next inhale, rise up the right side, rolling up sunflower all the way up to stand. And exhale down the left side all the way down. One more time in that direction. Inhale, roll up the right, fill your lungs. Exhale down the left. Now switch it. Inhale, up the left. Exhale down the right. One more. Inhale, up the left. Exhale down the right. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Arms reach up. Exhale, swan dive all the way. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crawl forward to plank and hold for a breath. And drop your knees, table. Inhale, cow pose, open up. Exhale, cat pose, round it out. One more. Inhale, cow, tuck your toes. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Few breaths here. Last one. And bring your feet to touch at the back of your mat. Lift your left leg high. Inhale. Three-legged. Stay for the exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, scorpion out. Stack your hips. Breathe. You could roll your hip or your ankle. You could flip your dog if you'd like. One more breath. And lower your left leg. Down dog. Switch it. Inhale, right leg high. Three-legged. Stay for the exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, scorpion out. Open up and breathe. You could roll hip, ankle, or flip dog. Whatever you took on the first side. One more breath. Exhale, ground that right foot. Inhale your left foot back up. And exhale, scorpion out. Inhale, back to three-legged. Exhale, step through to low lunge. Simple twist here. Inhale, left arm high, twist. Exhale, back down. Take one more like that. Inhale the twist. Exhale, back down. Pivot your back foot to 90 degrees, parallel with the back of your mat. Inhale, reverse triangle, reach back. Exhale, warrior two. Here we go. Just a few breaths of discomfort. Play that edge in your front lunge. Knee over ankle, shoulders over hips. Reach through that back arm as well. Arms, reach, focused gaze. Palms up, shoulders drop, palms down. Two more breaths. External rotation in your left thigh. Last breath. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach back. And exhale, triangle, straight legs, arms tick-tock. Option to shorten your stance, heel toe that back foot forward a pace. Just a couple breaths here. Length through your crown, arms reach apart. Lift your gaze up. One more breath. Next inhale, reverse warrior. Rebend that left knee, reach back. Exhale, side angle, forearm to thigh, top arm, reach forward, breathe. If you shorten for triangle, heel toe that back foot, back a pace to get the length you need. Knee over ankle, breathe. Top ribs roll back, bottom ribs tuck under, breathe. Option for the bind here. Just a couple more breaths. Avoid dumping all that weight into your forearm. Stay engaged in your core. Last breath here. Gaze up. And release your bind. Inhale. 5-pointed star. And exhale. Prasarita forward fold all the way down. Toes in, heels out. Give your head a little shake. Couple more breaths. We'll be right back. Hands beneath shoulders. Next inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, back to half. Exhale, pivot to the back of your mat. Low lunge. Here we go, right side. Facing the back. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, scorpion out. Inhale, back to three-legged. Exhale, step through to low lunge. Again, we're facing the back. Simple twist now. Inhale, right arm high, open up. Exhale, back down. Once more. Inhale the twist. Exhale, back down. Pivot your back foot to 90. Left foot at 90 now. Inhale, reverse triangle facing the back. Exhale, warrior two. Let's get it. Right to that edge. Enough length. Knee over ankle. Shoulders over hips. Palms up, shoulders drop. Palms down. Breath in. Breath out. One more steady breath. Next inhale, reverse warrior, reach back. Exhale, triangle, straight legs, arms tick-tock. Option to shorten that stance. Breathe, just a couple breaths. With your gaze up, take one more. Next inhale, back to reverse warrior, rebend. Exhale, side angle. Here we go. Forearm to thigh. Avoid cheating yourself, dumping all that weight into your forearm. Stay active, core tight. Top arm reach. Option for that bind if you took it on the first side. Just a couple breaths here. Rinsing the spine. Gaze up. One more. bind. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, Prasarita forward fold. Take a halfway lift, interlace hands behind your lower back. And exhale, forward fold, toes in, heels out. You could keep or release the bind. We're here for several rounds of breath. If you'd like to get inverted, go for it. You could reach for the outside edges of your feet, extra pull. You could reach through your legs. You could envision that perfect tripod headstand. It's coming. Couple more breaths, deep. And if you're inverted, easy coming down. Slower the better. Bandhas all the way. Hands beneath shoulders. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Back to halfway. Exhale, pivot to the left. Step back to plank. Inhale. Exhale, flow through vinyasa. Option to drop your knees. Inhale, up dog, open up. Exhale to child's pose. Knees wide, hips back, arms out long. Grounding. Check in with your heart and breathe with intention. Couple more like that. Just your breath. And slowly push yourself up to hero's pose. You can take a quick break. Sip of water, anything you need. Let's get a back bend in. A front side opener in camel. Come to stand on your knees. Knees about hips width. Hands support sacrum, lower back, low, low. Find some length. Focus your gaze, find that point, following a straight line, starting to add the bend, keeping that length the whole way, shifting your hips forward for the counter. Remember to breathe. And slowly coming up. And back down to hero's pose. Take a second just to feel the effects of that big heart opener. We'll take that for a second round. Just an option if you'd like to stay in heroes, it's all good. If you'd like a little bit more, take that second round on your own. Just make sure you get the length. Stay focused in your gaze and breathe. You can stay as long as you like in this second round. Your practice. And when you are ready, just as slow as you came in, slowly coming out, and back to heroes, all meeting in hero's pose. Option to close your eyes just to feel. And getting into some hips now. Let's pigeon pose. We'll take the left side first. Moving through neutral table, just shift that left knee forward. You can readjust the angle of your leg. You can heel or inch that back foot, setting up your foundation. It should be a little uncomfortable or a lot, but you'll know the difference between pain and discomfort. A little discomfort, we can breathe through that. It's part of the practice. Soften through that hip flexor, right side, left side IT band and glute. Option to add a little bend here for your last breath. And let it go all the way down to sleeping pigeon. Option for forearms, where you can drop down all the way using your hands as a little pillow for your chin, forehead, or temple. And we'll be here for at least a couple minutes. Try to maintain that deeper breath. And again, try to avoid any clenching. Your hips and glutes especially, try your best to soften. Avoid any resistance, letting go. Just a couple more deep breaths. Notice where your mind went, where it wanders to in silence. Just notice and come back to your breath. Slowly pushing yourself up to your forearms. We'll meet there. Gently shift side to side. Just a little micro shift. Notice any sensations in that left hip joint. Just see what else lights up from these different angles. When you're ready, push yourself up. Tuck your back toes and shift your front leg back to table. Option to roll out that left hip a few times with some circles. Make sure you get both directions. One or two leg extensions out long, straight back. And when you're ready, right side, pigeon pose. Shift that right knee forward. Adjust for the angle in that front leg. Softening in. Notice that difference left to right away. Before we drop down, see if you can soften from here. Hips, glutes, hip flexors, IT. Option to add a little bend. Last breath in. And release all the way down, sleeping pigeon pose. Dropping in right away. Forearms okay, hands as a pillow okay. Always checking in with the emotional body. especially with the deeper hip openers. Just notice what comes up. It's okay to feel. This is a safe space, our mats. Gratitude. And scanning for any clenching. Try to let go. Just breathe. And if this pose is super challenging, all the more reason to stay focused on breath. Maintain that deep, full breath. Eventually, that discomfort will begin to subside. It's all in the breath. Just a few more here. Meet on our forearms first for that gentle rock side to side. Feel that right hip joint. When ready, push yourself up. Tuck those back toes and shift the weight back to neutral table. Option to roll out that right hip a couple times, both directions, couple leg extensions. We'll meet on our backs. However you'd like to transition. Doesn't need to be fancy at all. Meeting on our backs for some windshield wipers with our knees. Feet flat, knees bent. Just rocking side to side with your knees. Some lumbar spine action. Take a few rounds. Nice and slow, full range of motion all the way rolling over your glutes. And once you feel even, bring your knees into your chest for a squeeze. We'll finish with supine twist. Left leg long, right knee squeeze extra tight towards your armpit. And take your twist, right knee across your body. Scooch your hips, your chest, however you need. Any props, modifications, whatever else feels good to settle in. Always like to finish with a long supine twist, toning our spine, also bringing equilibrium to our nervous system. Breathing into your spine, energetically sending your breath a couple more deep breaths. coming out of the twist. No rush at all. Pull your knees into your chest. Release your right leg long. Left knee squeeze tight. And take your twist. Left knee across. Adjust however you need. Hips, chest, arms. Surrendering to the twist, to the practice. Just breathe. Two more breaths here. When you're ready, coming out of the twist, slow. We'll seal it off with one more round of windshield wipers, side to side. And when you're ready, when you feel balanced, pull your knees into your chest for our final squeeze. Wrap up tight, big hug. Flex your feet, forehead up to your knees. Everything squeezed tight, tight. And release. Shavasana. Corpse pose. Final pose. Integrating the practice together. Make any last wiggles, adjustments. Finding stillness. Bringing your awareness back to your breath. Begin to wiggle your toes and fingers. Gently rock your head side to side. When you're ready, give it a full body stretch out long, reach. And rolling right side, fetal pose. Just a moment. to Sukhasana, comfortable seat. Hands to heart center. Full breath in together. Open mouth, exhale. One more like that, fully in. Empty out. Nice. Hands to third eye. We bow forward. Namaste. Thanks for joining, y'all. I'll catch you on the next one. Share the love.